And they beat the likes of Wilmington, Gardner South Wilmington, Coal City, and Timothy Christian. And then their loss was to Coal City. Their latest win was against Beecher. So Morris 3-1, LP at 2-3 coming into tonight's game. And the pregame event going on here at Saled Gym. But Brennan, obviously both teams want to start their conference season with a victory here, as both teams with a loss, at least one under their belts. And if you're LP, you always want to protect your home court. So that would be a big plus if they can get a victory tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very winnable game. They can't come in here thinking like, oh, they have Jack Wheeler. Oh, that's Morris. They cannot think like that at all. They got to come in here. This is our court. This is our place. We can play with these guys. They're going to have to defensively, know where Jack Wheeler is at all times. That's no doubt about that. But LP has got a lot of diverse, different athletes that can do a lot of different things, and they all know how to play this game. I've seen a lot of these guys for the last 5 years, through the rankings because I'm an official, and, do this for different media outlets and stuff. So I've seen all these guys, and I know what they can do. And if they bring, what they can do, their A game, they got this.
So we're going to step aside, and we'll come back, and we should have the starting lineups in a moment. Morris and LP boys coming up from Saled Gym. Again, the girls game in the books. Morris with a 54-31 win over LP. Back with the pregame after this.
So you had surgery and need physical therapy. Did you know you have a choice? You broke your leg or tore a ligament and need physical therapy. Did you know you have a choice? City Center Rehabilitation. You do have a choice. If you've had a sports injury or any kind of injury and need rehab, City Center Rehabilitation. And City Center Rehab does it all. Sports enhancement, sports medicine, aquatic therapy, athletic training, and more. If you need physical therapy, you can choose where you go. Choose City Center Rehabilitation in Peru. See more at citycenter-rehab.com.
Experience the joy of gifting and a sparkling vehicle this holiday season at Mr. Sparkle Auto Spa. Their holiday special is in full swing. Buy a gift card of any amount at Mr. Sparkle and enjoy a 50% bonus free. That's right, $50 turns into $75 and $100 becomes an impressive $150. No limits apply. Swing by today to take advantage of this fantastic deal. Remember, the magic happens in person. Gift cards are valid for single washes only and cannot be used for memberships. Mr. Sparkle, shining sleighs everywhere this holiday season.
Starved Rock Local Mornings with Rod and Tom on 103.9 WLPO.
And nice job done by some of the LP students as we begin our pregame ceremonies here with LP and Morris. Again, Morris comes into this one at 3-1 with wins over Beecher, Gardner South Wilmington, and Timothy Christian. LP coming in tonight at 2-3. Jack Wheeler with 31 points in his last game win against Beecher. He is the University of Illinois baseball recruit, and he's also a very good basketball player. And their other big scorer is Bounds, Brett Bounds, Brandon, number 22. He's had quite a few games where he's put in 20 or more points this season so far for Morris. So, of course, for LP, you got Olivero, who had 41 points against Plano. And we'll also see a lot of the freshman Marion Persich, Mikey Hartman. It's kind of funny, Brandon, you mentioned, seems like he's been here for a long time, and it's like if you are Morris or Ottawa, there's literally been a Hartman, I think, every year for the last decade.
Yeah, older brothers Zach and Tyler, they've all played all sports, and we know them well.
Yes, and they've all given it their all for this LP basketball program. And Mikey Hartman, the senior for LP, he is part of the starting lineup. Joining him in the starting lineup for LP is a junior, number 5, Eric Sotelo. And mentioned Nick Olivero, a senior, number 23, also in the lineup. Freshman Marion Persich, number 24 for LP. And rounding out the starting 5 Andy Medina, the 6'1" senior. So Medina, Olivero, Persich, Hartman, and Sotelo, your starting lineup for the LP Cavs. Your starters for Morris, Landon Norris, Jack Wheeler, Brett Bounds, R.J. Kennedy, and Colin Pfeiffer. So that's your starting five for Morris and LP. Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance back here. We're ready for the boys game. Persich will jump it for LP against Jack Wheeler. These two saw each other on the football field, and Wheeler wins the toss for Morris. Of course, LP coached by John Seneca, and Morris coached by Joe Blumberg.
And they're already showing that Morris is going to pass the ball around. They've already had like 7 passes in the first 10 seconds here.
And that was a 3 by Landon Norris as he gets the roll to start this game. So Morris, like the girls' game, gets an early lead with a 3-pointer. Here are the Cavaliers. Mikey Hartman with it against this, looks like a kind of a 1-3-1 zone defense for Morris. Hartman out top. Mikey cross court, pass to Persich.
LP doing the same thing, moving the ball around.
Hartman inside to Sotelo. Kicks it, Olivero, wide open 3, bucket. That's a 3 by Olivero, brought to you by Derek Brayton, your local financial advisor from Edward Jones. He makes all your financial shots count. Trust Derek Brayton for your financial game plan. 3 for Morris. No good. Rebound ran down by Mikey Hartman. So an early Edward Jones, Derek Brayton 3 for LP, courtesy of Olivero. Here's Hartman.
I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of threes attempted tonight.
Hartman kicks it over to Olivero, looking for the pick from Medina. Olivero picks up his dribble. Bounce pass to Sotelo, back to Olivero. Bounce pass in the corner to Persich. The freshman, cross-court pass to Hartman, fakes the 3. Mikey drives. Jumper is no good. Rebound fought for and corralled by Morris. Colin Pfeiffer. He kicks it over to Landon Norris out top to Kennedy. Here's Wheeler. 3 by Bounds. In and out. Rebound Sotelo for LP. That one was down, came back out. Sotelo to Persich. No good. Rebound. Sotelo underneath his own basket, looking for somebody. Finds Olivero. Jumper. Good. Olivero with the first 5 points of the night for LP. And the Cavaliers on a 5-0 run after Morris made a 3 to start this game. 5-3 LP. Here comes Morris and Brett Bounds. Left-handed dribble. He's guarded by Sotelo. Kicks it in the corner to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer with a left-handed dribble. Kicks it back out top to Wheeler. He's guarded by the freshman. How about that? Senior Wheeler got away with a travel. Stolen by Hartman. Here's Persich. Fouled by Wheeler. And Wheeler kind of talking a little trash there to the freshman. And Marion ignores him, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's going to have to learn how to ignore that because everybody knows who he is, too.
Yep.
Marion Persich, I reffed him all last year as an 8th grader for LaSalle Lincoln, and there was a scout or a college person at every single game because of what this kid can do.
Persich makes the first free throw as Andy Medina has a few words with Jack Wheeler.
It made me do better as a referee because I'm like, hey, maybe the scouts see me, too.
Second free throw off the front iron, no good. So Marion with 1 of 2. Cavaliers with an early 6-3 lead over Morris in this boys basketball game. We're 3 minutes in. They get it inside. Bounds off the glass and in. So a nice look for Morris to find Brett Bounds, a 6'2".
That was Jack
senior
Wheeler.
Guard. Yep.
Yeah, that was Jack Wheeler showing that he can dish, too. He's not always just going to take the shot.
Hartman with it out top for LP. Kicks it over to Olivero in the corner to Persich. Marion inside. Sotelo got hacked. Missed the shot. Boy, I could hear it up here. And Sotelo will go to the line for 2. Looks like the foul will be on number 24 for Morris. That's Colin Pfeiffer.
At timeout, they're going to have to check his wrist for a red mark because I'm sure, I mean, we heard it, probably heard that down the road.
And it gets really quiet in here when LP takes a free throw. Unfortunately, back iron no good for Sotelo, the 6'3 junior. He got a lot of action as a sophomore last year for the Cavs. And his second free throw is good. So LP gets a 2-point lead, 7-5. And here comes Morris. And we got a travel called on Colin Pfeiffer.
It's not football season anymore, buddy. He tried to fake a handoff, and then he took 2 steps before he dribbled.
So a turnover by Morris. And the Cavaliers with the ball and the lead, 7-5. Here's Olivero quickly in the front court out top to Mikey Hartman. Hartman calling for a screen. Instead passes it to Sotelo. Here's Olivero inside to Persic. Marion goes to work, kicks it. Hartman, 3. Back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound between Sotelo and Wheeler, and LP will keep it out of bounds. Cavaliers to inbound in front of the Morris bench.
That was a great look from Persic, seeing that he had a shooter on the outside. He was defended. That was a great look.
Inbounding it is Olivero. He finds Sotelo. Sotelo thought about the 3. Steps back inside to Medina. Andy will go to work. Back in his defender, and he throws it. And it went in between both Hartman and Sotelo. So that'll be a turnover on the Cavs on the over and back. As Coach Seneca talks to Andy and shakes his head in approval, saying to shake that one off. 4:09 to go here in the first.
I mean, he had the right idea. He had 2 guys back there, and to get the ball on the other side, swing it to the other side of the court, he was smart, just kind of missed his cue.
Morris with the ball, trailing LP 7-5. We're halfway through this first quarter. Wheeler thought about the long 3, kicks it in the corner to Pfeiffer. Out top to Bounds. He's guarded by Sotelo. The LP Cavalier Crazies make some noise. Give and go to Bounds. Draws the foul on Sotelo. So Brett Bounds will go to the line for 2. And that'll be LP's, I believe, 3rd team foul here.
LP fan base didn't like that foul.
Nope.
I mean, he was kind of straight up. I didn't see body, and that's what they called, but...
Here's Brett Bounds with the free throw. It is up and good. Makes it a 7-6 game. That's the 2nd team foul on LP. First on Sotelo this evening.
I feel like I can question the refs, because if they were watching me when I'm reffing, they would do the same thing. So we're all good. We're all good. The second free throw is up and good as well.
7-7 is the score. Morris has come back to tie the game here just halfway through this first quarter. Out top, here's Olivero. Gives it over to Persic for LP. Looking inside to Medina. Throws it away. Steal by Bounds. 1-on-1 against Hartman. Hartman knocks it away. Bounds tried to knock it off Hartman. And I guess he did. I thought that completely missed Mikey, but Mikey's not arguing. So it'll stay with Morris, and first time we'll see Braylon Bond in the game tonight for LP, number 10, a junior. Medina takes a seat.
There was a weird play of how that all worked out.
Bounds drives the baseline off the glass and in. A nice job and a nice move by Bounds, Brett Bounds. And Morris on a little run now. They take the lead 9-7. Here's Hartman out top, kicks it over to Persic, the freshman. Marion between the legs dribble, kicks it over to his teammate, and Marion gets it back. He'll drive to the basket off the glass, too hard, no good. And the rebound to R.J. Kennedy for Morris. Quickly ahead is Norris for Morris. Here's Wheeler looking to beat Persic off the dribble. Marion bumped him a little bit. Kick it back out to Bonds for Morris. He's guarded by Sotelo. Bounds will back it out. 2:45 and counting here in the first. 9-7 Morris with the lead and with the ball. Wheeler, block, but they're going to call foul. Going up with it was R.J. Kennedy. And swatting it away, but getting the foul was Braylon Bond for LP. So 2 free throws coming up for R.J. Kennedy, a sophomore for Morris.
He had the right idea, had the right angle. Just the player held in the air a little bit too long, and that's why he caught his wrist instead of the ball.
First free throw is back iron, no good for Morris. And Luis Loza will come in for the first time for Morris. Colin Pfeiffer will take a seat, number 24, 5 for 24. 9-7 Morris, 2:36 to go here in the first. Second free throw coming up for R.J. Kennedy is nothing but net. Morris now leads 10-7 over LP. Each team with 2 fouls in this first quarter. Here is Bond in the corner, dribbles it out to Persic. Marion kicks it out to Olivero. Olivero with the right-handed dribble, looking for somebody, still looking, and finds Sotelo in the corner to Bond. He's guarded by Norris. Persic thought about the 3. Marion drives. Dish. It's up and in. Nice look by Marion as he found Olivero for 2, and Nick with another bucket makes it a 10-9 Morris lead.
The Cavaliers did a great job of setting that up too, moving at all times.
Wheeler beats Persic off the dribble, misses a layup, but he's fouled. So Wheeler will go to the line for 2. Well, let's see who the foul's on. It is Persic. That's Marion's first. So to the line for 2 is the senior 6'5" Jack Wheeler. And Wheeler's first free throw short, no good. Score remains 10-9 with $1:55 to go in the first. Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChance on 103.9 WLPO.
Like it when they miss the easy ones.
Yep. Wheeler does get 1 out of 2. 11-9 Morris with the lead. Here comes Mikey Hartman for LP. Kicks it over to Bond. Braylon Bond out top to Marion Persic. Olivero beyond the 3-point line. Bond is open for a moment. Does not take the 3. Here's a Mikey Hartman. Picks up his dribble in the corner to Bond. He's hacked, and that's a foul on Morris.
The Morris head coach is going to have to watch out Joe Bloomberg. He keeps getting on the court, and he almost got hit by a player in the pass. He jumped back, and the ref kind of pointed at him.
Yeah, he did take a step back there. So we'll see how long that lasts.
It's like he wants to get in the game himself.
Yep. The official came out in there, Brandon, telling the coach to back up a little bit.
Exactly, it sure did.
Here's Olivero. The baseline is cut off, so Nick gets it back out to Sotelo. He gives it to Persic. Marion all the way to the basket. Layup is in. Nice motion offense there by LP, and it ends with a Marion Persic layup, and we are tied at 11.
And that's the best part of his game. He gets to the bucket, and he knows how to finish.
1 minute to play in this first quarter. We're tied at 11. Wheeler thought about a 3, instead kicks it back out top. Here's Bounds, guarded by Sotelo. Bounds gets the pick. Over to Wheeler. Out top to Loza. Loza almost walked, gets it over to Norris in the corner for Morris. Here's Wheeler driving on Persic. Those guys will be battling all night. Loza, a little jump step, but that's too much. Maybe in Europe they'd be okay, the Euro step, Brandon, but
I don't even know
that was a Euro hop.
I don't even know in Europe if that one's going on. They would even have got called for that.
So a turnover, and let's see if LP holds for one shot. 11-11 with 38 ticks left in the clock here in this first quarter, and Hartman's going to take his time. No shot clock yet, but I think the shot clock is coming. In fact, LP's got the shot clocks installed.
Yeah, they're coming very soon, all across the Illinois Valley.
They work a play. Hartman wide open 3, can't get it. Persic rebound. Marion off the glass, no. And it's going to go off Morris. There was 2 Morris players there, and no argument from LP, but man, that was a shot that Marion probably would like to have back. He was in the paint and just a little too hard off the glass. And Hartman had a wide open 3. You'll take that if you're LP. More times than not, Mikey would hit that.
Yeah, both of those shots or both of those opportunities, I mean, I would do it exact the same. I mean, Marion, even though he was right there, he was pressured. He had a guy right in front of him. Not as easy as it seems sometimes.
So Morris going to have the last shot of the quarter. 11-11. They're probably going to look for Wheeler or Bounds. Bounds has it. A give and go, and it's stolen by Hartman. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Olivero's going to get a decent look at it for 3. No good. Actually, that was Wyatt Kilday. So an exciting first quarter of action here. We're all knotted up at 11 apiece between LP and Morris. Back with the second quarter after this on 103.9 WLPO, Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. 11-11, Morris and LP. Back after this.
Nobody in the area has a bigger selection of carpet than DJ's Carpet. Nobody. Choose from a dozen styles of in-stock carpet starting at just $17.99 a square yard and installed for just $15. If remnant carpet is what you're looking for, DJ's has over 500 rolls in stock. 500 rolls. The biggest selection of in-stock carpet and a huge selection of remnant carpet. All installed by the area's best installers for just $15. DJ's Carpet. Locally owned and operated for over 26 years. Behind Walgreens in Peru.
At Spring Valley City Bank, we understand what really matters is trust. Hi, I'm Stan Wolf. For 119 years, we've built a reputation for personalized banking solutions. Whether you're looking for a home loan, business advice, or a reliable bank to call home, our commitment to the community is as strong as our commitment to you. We're more than just a bank. We're your neighbors, and we're proud to serve you. Call for an appointment or stop by our Spring Valley or Peru branch and do business with your friends and neighbors at Spring Valley City Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Now remember, the roads are icy. You need to be extra careful.
I know. I got this.
Don't go too fast, especially on turns.
I'm fine, Dad. Watch, I can handle it.
Just be careful.
As winter sets in, even the most cautious drivers can find themselves in need of repairs. If you happen to slide into trouble, Autocraft Collision Center in LaSalle is there to help. The team at Autocraft Collision Center thanks you for your continued trust in business and wishes you a safe, joyful, and bountiful holiday season. Autocraft Collision Center in LaSalle, where Starved Rock Country turns for trusted collision repair.
A tradition of news and sports. 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Back here in the start of the second quarter, LP with the ball. A little runner by Mikey Hartman is missed. And a rebound by Norris of Morris. I just like saying that, Norris of Morris. And he was bumped into the backcourt.
I think Mikey got away with the travel there, but hey, at least he got a shot off.
And that's a second foul on Eric Sotelo. Well away from the basket, and he's going to take a seat. And first time tonight, we're going to see Cordell Wheatley, the senior, off the bench for the Cavaliers. 11-11 game. We're just underway here in the second quarter. That break between the first and second quarter, by the way, brought to you by our friends at Spring Valley City Bank. Basketball is not the only winning program with a rich history in their community. Spring Valley City Bank's been helping the community with all of their banking needs for 119 years. At Spring Valley City Bank, we know that experience and relationships matter. Wheeler to the basket, and Persich got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. So Morris will inbound from under their own basket.
That was a good play from Purchase, showing that he can play defense, not just offense.
Yeah, Marion is tasked with Jack Wheeler, arguably Morris's best player, and the freshman getting him on defense. And here comes Morris as the Cavalier Crazy student section gets fired up, and Kennedy got away from the defense and lays it up and in. R.J. Kennedy gives Morris the lead back. It's 13-11. Here is Olivero for LP. Bounce pass out top to Cordell Wheatley. Wheatley trying to fight away from Wheeler. He finds Olivero. Olivero bounce pass back to Cordell. Cordell drives, kicks it. Olivero in the corner. Hartman back to Olivero for three. Got it!
Great setup for that one.
Nick Olivero with another Edward Jones, Derek Brayton three-pointer. His second of the night, and LP regains the lead 14-13. Here is Bounds. He thought about a long three, pump faked and drives. Hands it off to Norris, kicks it out top to Kennedy. 14-13, Morris, or LP with the lead. Here is Wheeler with Persich on him. Wheeler to his left, now spins back to his right. Out top to Bounds, and he's guarded closely by Olivero. Bounds kicks it out, three on its way, in and out, and back out. Rebound Persich. That was Colin Pfeiffer with the three-point attempt. Persich cross court to Kilday. Kilday back to Marion. Corner three for Wheatley. Good! Cordell Wheatley with the three. That's another Edward Jones, Derek Brayton three-pointer for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers coming out hot here in the second.
That looked good as soon as it left his hands.
17-13 LP over Morris. They get it inside to Wheeler. He's double-teamed. Wheeler spins through the double team. A wild shot, no good. Rebound Pfeiffer, though, for Morris. Back out top, Bounds, three. No good. Wheeler rebound, and he's fouled. So Wheeler will go to the line for 2. So Wheeler's, he's a lot inside for Morris. And that foul's going to go against Mikey Hartman. That's Mikey's first.
So far, they've been doing a good job defending Wheeler, though. I mean, he is a lot. He's a handful, but Persic, and you'll see them do switches here and there, and they're staying in front of him. If they can stay in front of him, I mean, there's a good chance that he's a player that you can't shut down, but you can contain him.
First free throw is no good by Wheeler. Second one is good. Next break in the action, we'll give you a scoreboard update. Kaneland and Ottawa boys are underway at Kingman Gym as well. Cordell Wheatley out top, 17-14 LP. Wheatley picks up his dribble. Cordell needs help. He finds Olivero. Bounce pass in the corner to Hartman. Mikey almost pushed out of bounds. Gets it back out top to Olivero. Over to Cordell Wheatley. Wheatley, left-handed dribble. Trying to stay out of a double team. Another bounce pass to Olivero. Corner, Hartman drives. Up and in and fouled. Mikey Hartman beat his man to the baseline. Great body control for Hartman. The hoop and some harm.
That was a big man move right there. He took it right to the paint, took the bump off the player, put it off the backboard and in. That was a big man move.
R.J. Kennedy with his first foul for Morris. Mikey Hartman looking for the three-point play for LP. Mikey makes the free throw.
Do we have monkeys in here or something?
Some Morris fans somewhere making noises, yeah.
It's like a gorilla or like something in the air to zoo noise.
20-14, LP with the biggest lead of the night. Inside and up and in, and he's been a nice player early on, the sophomore. R.J. Kennedy with Wheeler getting a lot of attention. Kennedy could be a factor for Morris on the inside. He's 6'2", only a sophomore. Olivero kicks it to Hartman. Mikey back out top to Wheatley. Olivero fakes the three, drives. Hartman for three. Good! That's another Edward Jones. Derek Brayton three. Mikey Hartman.
He's unleashing right now, showing what he can do.
Timeout. Morris will take one as well. 23-16 LP over Morris. Back right after this.
Looking to shake a 6-game skid, the Bears begin their final 5-pack of games in this Rocky season in Santa Clara against the 49ers. Hi, everybody. It's the voice of the Bears, Jeff Joniak, with your Bears Brief. Interim head coach Thomas Brown
asking for a specific style of play for the Bears moving forward.
Yeah, all I expect is everybody's best every day. I try to give them my best, Caleb and everybody else, and it's my job and also the rest of the coaches is trying to figure out how to bring the best of our players. And so delivering the information, I hold them accountable, lift them up. We need to lift them up. But again, those guys play together. They'll play confident.
So far, the Bears have not won a road game this season, but did win a neutral site game in London. To beat the banged-up Niners, they'll have to quiet the play of 2023 Pro Bowl quarterback Brock Purdy and the big play potential of Deebo Samuel and Jawan Jennings. I'm Jeff Joniak, and that's your Bears Brief.
Bears Briefs are brought to you by Illinois Valley Credit Union. For all the services you need and the best service in the Illinois Valley, find them on Facebook or at ivcu.com. And catch the Bears all season on Starved Rock's exclusive radio home, 96.5 The Wolf.
Stick around for more great rock after the game on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Back in action as Morris brings the ball down after the timeout, and we're going to have a foul on the Cavaliers, a reach-in, and I think it's going to be on Persic. Yep, Marion's second foul. Team's third here in the second quarter. 23-16 LP over Morris. A three by Bounds. No good. Wheeler the rebound. Puts it up and in. Wow, Wheeler just kind of fired it up there. A little out of control, but he gets the bounce. Persic to the bucket. Up and off the glass and in. As Kennedy tried to stop Marion's path to the basket, but Marion adjusted. And LP up 25-18 now over Morris.
We're going to hear that. He's a freshman chant all year.
Wheeler, back iron, no good. Oh, two LP guys. Medina and Hartman just going for the rebound. And it ended up going to Morris. Here's Persic, throws it away. He was looking for Olivero, but man, that could be a big turnaround right there. As LP had two guys run into each other, the rebound went to Morris. And an LP throws it away on the other end. We'll take a quick 40-second timeout as LP calls a timeout. 25-20, LP over Morris, 3:09 to go. Back with more LP boys basketball after this.
When a play breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
On your radio, on your mobile, and your smart speaker, too. Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
Jeremy Hagan and Brandon LaChance back here at Select Gym. We do have an update from Kingman Gym as we bring you a scoreboard update brought to you by Autocraft Collision. And over at Kingman at last at the check at half, Caneland leading Ottawa 35-16. Now the girls' game was also won by Ottawa over Caneland 34-27. So Caneland trying to get the split tonight against Ottawa as Streeter leading Herscher 49-27 in that one. And we're back in action. Morris with the basketball. LP with the lead 25-20. And we got a travel on Luis Loza for Morris. So turnover by Morris. The Cavaliers up 25-20.
LP's got to make sure they keep their heads, though, because their Cordell Wheatley literally just grabbed the ball out of the Morris kid's hand after the travel. If the ref would have saw that, that would have been a tech. Can't do stuff like that. But, hey, at least he gave the ball right back to the Cavs, and we got it moving.
And a pass that went out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by Morris. Bryce Varner, who is a big name in football for Morris, is in the game. There's Varner brothers. And I got tired of saying his name against LP on the football field, but he's out there now for basketball for Morris. Number 3, Bryce Varner. LP with the lead 25-20 and with the basketball. Here's Wheatley. Cordell for 3. No. And Medina is going to get a foul for over the back. So,
yeah, he did kind of push him.
So that'll be, I believe, the first foul of the night on Andy Medina.
When I say kind of push him, his whole body was in him and kind of chucked him towards the sideline.
Well, Andy is a big guy, and yeah, when he pushes you, you're going to feel it. All-conference player, of course, for the LP football team, Andy Medina.
Great football player.
Oh, yeah, three-year starter on the football team. Here's a 3 by Bounds. No good. Rebound fought for, and Pfeiffer comes up with it for Morris. To Bounds, off the glass. Wild shot, no good. Rebound Hartman. And Mikey gets it to Olivero. Olivero quickly in the front court, hands it off to Wheatley. Cordell hands it off to Jamison Hill, who's in the game for the first time. And we got a foul coming up on Morris. That'll be on Cade Loudeman, number 30. So we're seeing some players on each side getting into the game for the first time tonight.
Loudman and Medina are kind of going back at it, and they're trying to call fouls so it doesn't get any more physical or any more serious than it already is.
Here's Wheatley out top to Hartman. In the corner. They go bounce pass inside to Medina. And he's going to back his man in, and he's in trouble and travels. He just got caught underneath the basket, did Medina, and they call him for shuffling his feet. So a turnover for LP. It'll go back to Morris.
Sometimes those feet shuffles are hard to see, but that one was not, unfortunately, for Medina.
25-20 LP, 1:38 to go here in the second quarter. And whistle blows, and a push away from the ball. Wow. I guess it's on Morris, and it's on Wheeler. Wow, way away from the ball.
I mean, it's going to be physical and aggressive, but sometimes being too aggressive, especially when the ball's nowhere in the vicinity of where you're at. So he's going to try to get a sub in for Wheeler right now.
And let's see, Morris's coach talking to one of the officials. Yeah, Wheeler's going out now. Coming in for him is Austin De La Hera. 25-20, LP with the lead. A minute and a half and counting left in this first half. Cordell Wheatley hands it off to Mikey Hartman. Hartman looking inside. He drives instead. A wild shot. Good. No, a charge. Wow. Well, Morris gets the call there. I guess he threw the forearm out and no basket. So offensive foul on Hartman. No argument from Coach Seneca.
I did not see the forearm, but he did jump into him. But the Morris defender met him in the air, so it's kind of a 50-50 call.
Morris's coach been working the officials, so maybe that bought him that call there. 25-20. The teams have been kind of stuck on this 25-20 for quite a while here. A minute left in the first half. To the basket, Pfeiffer kicks it out, bounds, wide open three, air ball. Bounds airballs it. Braylon Bond with the rebound for LP. Here's Mikey Hartman. Bounce pass in the corner, and it's kicked out of bounds by Bounds. Well, if you're Morris, you want Bounds to take those wide open threes, but he airmailed it there.
So far, he's 0 for 7 from 3 so far. He's not finding his touch.
25-20, LP with the lead. Wheatley out top for LP. Over to Hartman. Looking inside to Hill. Hartman instead will drive, and he lays it in off the left side. Well, you can't give Mikey Hartman any daylight because Mikey will find it and go to the basket, and he's got LP with their biggest lead of the night.
Or he'll shoot a three. You got to D him up as much as possible, and Mikey doesn't want you to right now because he's going at it.
27-20, Varner with a wild shot against Wheatley, and he put it up and in. 27-22, LP is going to have the final shot of the half. We're down to 8 seconds. Wheatley, Cordell dribbling out top to Hartman. Mikey pump fake, wide open jump shot, back iron, no good. And that's going to be the end of the half. So Hartman had a wide open free throw line jumper, but just couldn't get it to go down. We played an exciting half of basketball here from Select Gym, and the Cavalier boys lead Morris 27-22. Back with some halftime coverage brought to you by MAP Quality Fence and Deck after this. 103.9 WLPO and on our Starved Rock Media YouTube channel, LP 27, Morris 22.
This year, American farmers will harvest 2.8 billion bushels of wheat and 15.1 billion bushels of corn. And to this day, American road workers have built 4.2 million miles of roads and counting. We're proud that John Deere machines rolling off the line here in the USA play a part in supporting Americans who work the land and build a better tomorrow. Nothing runs like a Deere. Learn more at johndeere.com/manufacturing.
Shop Dell Technologies Cyber Monday event for their lowest prices of the year. The future is on sale today with limited time deals on select PCs like the XPS 16 that accelerate AI with Intel Core Ultra processors. Cyber Monday is their biggest sale of the year and the best time to upgrade, but it's only here for a limited time. Shop now at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
When a play breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
Hard to believe, but it happens every day, right here in the Illinois Valley. People use checking accounts that don't pay them a dime of interest. Even worse, they pay fees just to use their own money. Illinois Valley Credit Union has a better way. Members of IBCU enjoy high-yield checking, paying 3% interest with no monthly fees or minimum balance. If you live, work, or worship in LaSalle, Bureau, or Putnam counties, you can become an IBCU member and open your own high-yield checking account. Visit ibcu.com or in person in Brewer, Princeton today to learn more. Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Now remember, the roads are icy. You need to be extra careful.
I know. I got this.
Don't go too fast, especially on turns.
I'm fine, Dad. Watch, I can handle it.
Just be careful.
As winter sets in, even the most cautious drivers can find themselves in need of repairs. If you happen to slide into trouble, Autocraft Collision Center in LaSalle is there to help. The team at Autocraft Collision Center thanks you for your continued trust in business and wishes you a safe, joyful, and bountiful holiday season. Autocraft Collision Center in LaSalle, where Starved Rock Country turns for trusted collision repair.
LaSalle Peru Cavalier basketball is brought to you in part by MAP Quality Fencing and Deck. When you choose MAP, you're choosing a company that works hard to ensure all work is something you'll be proud of. If you want a fence or deck that stands strong, looks great, and that you can take pride in, contact MAP Quality Fencing and Decks. MAP Quality Fencing and Deck thanks you for your support and invites you to take advantage of the colder weather to get a jump on your spring and summer projects. Visit mapqualityfencing.com for more, and go Cavs!
Tickets to the game and wherever you go. Download the free 1039 WLPO app today.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChanze back here on 1039 WLPO and on the Star Rock Media YouTube channel as we begin our halftime show. Brought to you by MAP Quality Fencing and Deck. High-quality craftsmanship matched with drive and dedication to ensure customers have a product they can be proud of when they hire MAP Quality Fencing and Deck. It was 11-all after the first quarter. LP outscores Morris 16-11 in the second, and that gives LP a 27-22 lead here at the half over visiting Morris. And Brandon, do you know if you have any first half numbers or not?
Of course I do.
All right.
I guess that's what I bring to the table.
A lot more than that.
For the Cavaliers, Mikey Hartman has 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist, doing a little bit of everything. Marion Persic with 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. They've been the leading forces for LP. Jack Wheeler has 4 points. Hasn't had a great turnout so far, but I mean, hey, we still got another second half to see what he can do. And then Bonds has 6 points and 0 for 6 from 3.
Yeah, for Morris, Bounds has been a guy that has led them in scoring a few times, so they'll probably try to get him going in the second half. Hopefully he stays cold as LP leading Morris 27-22 here as we continue our MAP Quality Fence and Deck halftime show. Let's do a little scoreboard update brought to you by Autocraft Collision Center in LaSalle. If you happen to slide into trouble this winter, Autocraft Collision Center is there to help. For trusted collision repair, call Autocraft Collision Center. Of course, a couple girls' final scores tonight here was Morris 54-31 over LP, and Ottawa girls beat Canelan 34-27. Brandon, you got some scores for us?
Yes, Princeton trails Newman 47-43 in the fourth quarter. Canelan is leading Ottawa 35-16 at halftime. And Indian Creek is leading Earlville 19-15 at half.
Fourth quarter, Streeter 49-37 over Herscher. And just got this halftime score in. Seneca leading St. Bede 32-20. So that's our latest scoreboard update brought to you by Autocraft Collision. We'll take another break as part of our halftime show brought to you by MAP Quality Fence and Deck. When we come back, we'll give you our City Center Rehabilitation Center second half adjustment. LP boys leading Morris at the half, 27-22. Back with more halftime coverage from Select Gym at LP after this.
Hall basketball isn't the only favorite with a legacy of success. For 119 years, Spring Valley City Bank has been a trusted partner helping our friends and our neighbors. Hi, I'm Stan Wolf. Spring Valley City Bank believes in the power of relationships and experience. With knowledgeable lenders and a strong commitment to you, we're proud to be a solid community foundation, just like Hall basketball. Call for an appointment or just stop by our Spring Valley or Peru branch. Do business with your friends and neighbors at Spring Valley City Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Starved Rock Media and the Bill Walsh Auto Group salute December's first responder of the month, Britton Siegman. Britton's a paramedic with Peru Ambulance and Utica Fire. She'd always wanted to help people. So after graduating Putnam County High School, she took EMT and medic classes at Illinois Valley Community College. Thank you for all you do, Britton. We'll send you a free oil change from Bill Walsh. Nominate your favorite first responder today. Just go to starvedrock.media.
Hey, this is Mark at SITK Kitchen and Bath. We've got a great new bathroom product for you. FIBO shower wall panels. That's F as in Fox, I-B-O. FIBO interlocking waterproof panels. They're made in Norway and hugely popular in Europe. Now we got them right here in Princeton, Illinois. You can cover an entire wall with this stuff and run it right through your shower. Hey, come and see, and let's imagine together at SITK Kitchen and Bath in Princeton.
This is where you go when you need to know. 1039 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken, Brandon LaChante's back as we continue our Map Quality Fence and Deck halftime show. And time now for our City Center Rehabilitation Center second half adjustment. Life is about getting back up when we are knocked down. City Center Rehabilitation Center in Peru is the perfect fit to assist you in getting up after a surgery, an accident, or a sports injury. Find out more at citycenter-rehab.com. And Brandon, LP's got a 5-point lead. What do you think they got to do to bring this one home here?
I got two things. They got to hold off on the silly fouls. There's been a couple reach-ins they didn't have to do if they would have watched Alexis Hines and how she used her feet. That's what I was talking about, using their hands. They're getting called for it. Keep your hands up, use your feet, play good defense. They'll be okay. And also the turnovers. A couple silly passes, couple silly things that, again, they didn't need to do. Just compose yourselves in those instances. I've been doing a good job overall. Just a couple, I think I got them with 5 turnovers, and 3 of them I think were forced on them. So if they just hold those back, I mean, could have had another 5-6 points on the scoreboard if they didn't do that.
So that is our second half adjustment brought to you by City Center Rehabilitation. We're going to take our final break. We come back. We'll have the second half action from LP Select Gym. The home Cavaliers lead the visiting Morris team 27-22. LP looking for a split as Morris won the varsity girls game earlier tonight, 54-31. Back after this on 103.9 WLPO and on our Starved Rock Media YouTube channel.
At Spring Valley City Bank, we understand what really matters is trust. Hi, I'm Stan Wolf. For 119 years, we've built a reputation for personalized banking solutions. Whether you're looking for a home loan, business advice, or a reliable bank to call home, our commitment to the community is as strong as our commitment to you. We're more than just a bank. We're your neighbors, and we're proud to serve you. Call for an appointment or stop by our Spring Valley or Peru branch and do business with your friends and neighbors at Spring Valley City Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Illinois Department of Transportation District 3 in Ottawa is looking for seasonal winter help in Bureau, DeKalb, LaSalle counties, and more for full-time temporary salaried positions with wages near $5,000 a month, plus overtime and hourly on-call positions making $25 an hour. You must have a valid Class A or B commercial driver's license for snow removal positions and submit to a criminal background check, pre-employment physical and vision test, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Visit illinois.jobs2web.com. That's illinois.jobs2web.com and search by county. IDOS is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a new place to take care of your UPS shipping needs? Debo Ace Hardware is here to help. Hi, it's Kathy. As your local UPS shipping store, we are here to make UPS shipping needs fast and hassle-free. You know Debo Ace Hardware for convenient parking and fast, friendly service, and you just won't find a better place to take care of your UPS shipping needs. Open 6 days a week, 7 until 5:30, Saturday until 5. Get fast, dependable, worldwide parcel shipping, and you'll pay less doing it. Ship where you shop, right in your neighborhood. Debo Ace Hardware, the helpful place, downtown Peru.
These are a couple of great teams, but the real super groups like AC/DC, Def Leppard, and Journey play after the game. 1039 WLPO, Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken and Brandon LaChante's back as we are now underway, and we wrapped up our Map Quality Fence and Deck halftime show. LP leading 27-22. Morris with the ball to start the second half. And already hounding was Sotelo on the defense from Brett Bounds, or on Brett Bounds. They look for the back door. Norris finds Kennedy, blocked by LP, and here comes the Cavs. One change for LP from the starting lineup. Starting the second half in the lineup is Braylon Bond. For some reason, let's see, who are we missing? I don't think we remember who the starting 5 was. I think
I marked him down. Give me 1 second.
Sotelo not out.
45, Medina.
Yeah, Medina not going to start the second half. And he's right on the bench, though, so he's okay. And a shot was missed by LP, and they knock it out of bounds. So Morris will inbound in front of their own bench. No score yet here in the second half. 27-22 LP. A little over 7 minutes to go in the third. Sotelo guarding the inbounds, and a lazy pass. Lazy pass. Olivero missed a layup. Wow, nobody around, and Olivero, Nick, just missed the layup.
He was trying to be cute. He put his hands on his head afterwards because he knew he shouldn't have done that.
27-22 still. So Morris threw a lazy pass, and unfortunately LP could not make him pay. Here's Bounds, who again trying to get things going after a short, quiet first half. Norris free throw line. Wheeler thought about the three. Wheeler will take a three. No good, front iron. Rebound cleared by Sotelo for LP. Ahead to Persic. Marion to Olivero, blocked by Bounds. Persic gets the ball back. No good, but he's fouled. So Marion will shoot two. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from the freshmen. They're collapsing on him, and Marion is finding an open teammate each time he drives to the basket.
He's doing a great job of distributing. He sees somebody passes. He knows he doesn't have to score all the points to be a part of this team, and that's what he's doing.
And Marion, nothing but net on the free throw. LP with a 6-point lead now, 28-22. The freshman's second free throw, no good. Rebound Wheeler for Morris. And bringing it up, Landon Norris, the point guard, a junior. He gives it to Kennedy, over to Pfeiffer. Out top is Bounds. He's guarded by Sotelo. And Bounds takes a few dribbles back, still with it, passes it over to Pfeiffer. Inside to Wheeler. Wheeler kicks it in the corner. Bounds, three, no good. And a rebound for LP. It is Braylon Bond. He picks up his dribble. Out top, Hartman beats his man off the dribble. Floater, good. Mikey Hartman with a little floater down the lane. Gets LP an 8-point lead, 30-22.
He's doing a little bit of everything offensively. Morris better key in on him, or Mikey's going to have a huge game, which we want to see.
Oh, yeah. Wheeler, with Hartman on him, he's got the size advantage, but not the speed with Hartman. And Morris almost turns it over. They keep it in bounds. Here is Bounds with Sotelo right up on him. Norris with Olivero on him. And in the corner is Bounds, guarded by Hartman. Wheeler going to the lane, bulls his way in, and gets it to go. So he used his size, did Wheeler, and put it up. A much-needed basket for Morris. Quiets momentarily the LP crowd. It's 30-24 Cavs. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Here's Olivero. Looking for somebody, gives it up to Sotelo. Persic thought about the three. Marion instead going to drive. Reverse layup, short, no good. Boy, he beat Wheeler off the dribble. Just couldn't get the reverse layup to go. 30-24. Here comes Wheeler trying to go to the basket on his own. Blocked, and he'll go to the line of foul. So 2 free throws coming up for Wheeler. We'll see who it's on. It's Marion's third. So we'll see if Persic takes a seat with the 3 fouls or not.
He's playing a pretty solid game, even with that reverse layup. I mean, it was a good take, just a little short, but a great take around that Morris defense.
Yep. Wheeler's first free throw is good. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Wheeler here in the second half for Morris.
Well, especially if Bounds can't hit a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, he is 0 for 8 now on threes.
Second free throw is good by Wheeler. 30-26, a 4-point lead for LP. Hartman out top to Sotelo. Here is Persic. Here's Olivero. Let's see if they can run a screen and get Olivero open for 3. Hartman with the take. Sotelo will take a baseline 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound Wheeler. Morris with a chance to turn this into a 1-possession game. Out top to Pfeiffer. LP going to give him a 3 if he wants it. Norris on the baseline, guarded by Olivero. Kicks it out. Bounds will take a 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, though, Wheeler. Right-handed shot up and in. So Jack Wheeler with a big offensive rebound makes it a 2-point game. 30-28. Here comes Olivero. Out top. Hartman thought about the 3. Mikey kicks it in the corner. Sotelo keeps his dribble, and he loses the ball, though. Stolen by Bounds for Morris. Bounds looking to beat Hartman off the dribble. Instead kicks it out top to Pfeiffer. Bounds, a whistle blows. Travel called a turnover on Brett Bounds of Morris. He shakes his head.
He's shaking his head. No, but he moved both of his feet as he went to go pass the ball. He literally did like a shuffle slide to pass. Unfortunately, you gotta keep your dribble if you're doing that.
Here's Braylon Bond for LP, gives it to the freshman Persich. LP clinging to a 30-28 lead. 3:30 to go in the third. Bond back to Olivero. I was saying it'd be nice to get Olivero open for a three. He made two early in the game.
You got to get another bucket in there after missing that layup. Get his head straight.
They ran a play for Bond. Missed the three. Persich with a steal on the rebound. Marion puts it up and in, and LP gets the lead back to 4. So a nice play by the freshman. Pickpocketing play on Morris with the steal. Morris got a little lackadaisical, and the freshman made him pay for it. 32-28, and they get the, oh no, we might have a reach on Marion. That's number 4.
I think that's exactly what it's going to be, though, and it is.
So a big moment in this game. Mark that one down. A reach foul by Marion Persich. And he's coming out. Cordell Wheatley coming in. So Marion will probably have to take a seat for quite a while with those 4 fouls.
And it was another one of those silly fouls, reaching in on something you don't have to reach in on and grabbing an arm.
Overly aggressive for Marion. Morris with the inbound. Here is Norris out top, looking inside to Wheeler. LP shuts it off. Bounds kicks it over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer gets the screen from Bounds, picks up his dribble. Bounce pass to Kennedy for Morris. He picks it up, goes inside. Wheeler over Hartman, missed it. And rebound corralled by Braylon Bond. Wow, Mikey Hartman guarding Wheeler inside now. Mikey pump fakes, wide open three, Wheatley, good! Cordell Wheatley with his second three of the night. And that's brought to you by Derek Brayton, your local financial advisor with Edward Jones.
Wheatley coming up huge, so huge he's making Morris call timeout.
We'll take a break as well. 2:19 to go in this third. LP with a lead up to 7. 35-28 Cavalier basketball. Back after this on 103.9 WLPO and on our Star Rock Media YouTube channel.
When a play breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
From Princeton to Ottawa, Mendota to Streeter, and everywhere in between, it's Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
Welcome back to LP boys and girls basketball tonight. Our broadcast opening night for a high school basketball season, and this is a good one. LP has been pretty much leading throughout this whole game, just like the Morris girls team did in the opener, and LP leads 35-28. Again, if you missed it, the girls varsity game tonight, 54-31, Morris with the win. It was just a 5-point game at half, and Morris pulled away in that second half.
Speaking of a great game, Princeton hits a three as time expires to beat Newman 66-63.
So a little March Madness in December already. Congratulations to Coach Jason Smith and the Princeton Tigers. Never an easy place to win at Sterling Newman.
Never.
And we're back in action. LP's defense making it not easy for Morris to get a shot here. Bounds kicks it back over to Norris. We're down to 1:45 to go in this third quarter. And almost a steal by Hartman. Wheeler forces a three and a big shot by Jack Wheeler as Morris really was not getting anything going on that offensive possession. And Wheeler just said, I'm going to fling up this three. And he gets it, and it makes it a 4-point LP lead. Braylon Bond, I think his three was partially blocked by Bounds. Hartman saves it, and a nice job by Mikey as he threw it off the Morris player, Colin Pfeiffer. That's just a senior leader right there, Mikey Hartman.
Playing all around great basketball right now.
35-31, pass to Sotelo. He hands it off to Hartman. LP with a 4-point lead. Hartman driving to the basket. Layup, good and foul. Nice job. Mikey Hartman has owned this time down the court. He saved the ball, threw it off a Morris defender, and now he goes to the basket and has a chance for a 3-point play. And that foul is called on Landon Norris, just his first. Hartman looking for the old-fashioned 3-point play. 37-31. Mikey's free throw is nothing but net.
He had 12. That gives him 13 points in the game.
So just when Morris got this thing down to a one-possession game, LP gets the lead back up to 7, 38-31. Here is Norris for Morris. Inside, stolen away for LP. That's Braylon Bond, and we got a turnover the other way. A travel called on Mikey Hartman. And we're going to get a sub here. Wyatt Kilday comes back in with 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Just going to be a quick break for Sotelo. Buy him a little break here with only 58 seconds to go in the third. 38-31, LP with the lead. Morris with the basketball.
Still love to see Olivero get a bucket just to erase the missed layup, because I know it's still eating at him.
Bounds guarded by Hartman. Hands it off to Wheeler. Wheeler drives baseline. It's shut off by Kilday. Wheeler still backing his defender in. Pfeiffer thought about the three. Drives. Runs into Bond and loses it to Wheatley. Cordell bounced past to Hartman and is knocked away. And Hartman with a little push. And the Morris player kind of let him know he wasn't all that happy about the little shove by Mikey, but no harm done. 38-31, LP will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. 31 seconds to go. So the Cavaliers could hold for the final shot. We'll see what Coach Seneca has up his sleeve for his Cavaliers. They inbound it to Kilday. Hands it off to Wheatley. Cordell back out top to Braylon Bond. Out top to Wheatley. We're down to 20 seconds. LP, we got a hold away from the ball. And it's going to be on Varner, I think. The Morris coach says, what about on my end? Call it both ways, ref.
I don't know. He's been jawing the whole time, so he's one of those coaches. We'll just leave it at that.
Only the third team foul, though, so no free throws. We're down to 13 seconds now. Wheatley still with the ball. Down to 10. Cordell looking. Down to 8. Gets a pick from Kilday. Wheatley with the dribble. Throws it inside to Kilday, and it's stolen away. 1 second left. Can Wheeler get a shot off? He does and makes it. Yep, he got it off. Jack Wheeler got the layup up. They haven't changed it on the scoreboard yet. Yep, that's a basket that is good. So Morris is, talk about consistent. They've gotten 11 points in the first quarter, 11 points in the second, 11 points in the third. But LP has outscored them with 16 in the second.
Refs just made it official. Basket does count.
So we got 38-33, LP over Morris. 8 minutes to go. We'll come back with that fourth quarter up next on 103.9 WLPO and on our Starved Rock Media YouTube channel.
Michelle, it's nice to just sit back and watch a little bit of TV with you.
Why, Gabe, that's so sweet.
Hey, want to cuddle?
What has gotten into you?
Winter's coming, and cuddling is a great way to stay warm. Hey, I know another.
So do I. A furnace that works.
Oh, well, that's not what I had in mind. Do you want me to call Triple Service and schedule a preseason furnace inspection? I'll do that first thing tomorrow.
Good. Now turn that TV off. Let's cuddle, and you can tell me more about your other idea.
Oh, I love winter. Call Triple Service in Mendota today to schedule your preseason furnace inspection.
Greetings, Jay Holm from Holmes Auto Parts. Yep, it's that time of year again. Cold Illinois Valley weather. Just want to let you know that Holmes is here for you for all your winter needs. Antifreeze, windshield solvent, the good stuff that melts the ice and frost, fuel additives, wiper blades, light bulbs, batteries. We even have parts for your snowplow. You know you're going to need them, so let's get them at Holmes. Holmes Auto Parts, the winter survival store for your vehicle.
An Illinois Valley tradition for sports continues on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
All right, we're back. Fourth quarter of action. LP with the ball and the lead, 38-33. Olivero gets the pass from Wheatley. Back to Cordell. Back out top to Olivero. Still on the bench with the 4 fouls is Persic. We'll see when Coach Seneca brings the freshman back in. Hartman thought about the 3. Mikey's still thinking about it. Going to beat his man instead off the dribble. Puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Back up and in. Mikey Hartman just relentless for the Cavaliers. And it's 40-33.
Mikey Hartman is playing grown man ball. Physical, he's taking hits. He's doing whatever he has to do.
Varner drives, kicks it out. 3. Back iron, no good for Morris. Rebound, Wheeler up and fouled. Yep. Jack Wheeler is a big-time player, and he gets the offensive board with Persic on the bench. Wheeler is going, he's having his way, and that's the first foul of the night. Charged to the LP defender. That was Kilday, Wyatt Kilday.
Right now, Wheeler's got 17. It's going to stay there for the moment.
Yep, Kilday with the missed free throw rebound. Quickly ahead is Wheatley. They get it inside. Sotelo, layup up and in. Morris went for the steal. They didn't get it in. Sotelo made him pay with a layup. Lead back to 7 for LP, 42-35. Here is Varner for Morris. Drives to the basket. Picks up his dribble. Wheeler down the lane. It's going to be a jump ball. It should be. Oh! I don't know about that one. Looked like a jump ball from here. And actually, the other official, I think, was saying I was going to call a jump ball.
Yeah.
But they're going to give the foul on LP as Wheeler forced the issue. He had 2 LP players, and he's going to get 2 shots out of it. Wow.
I mean, there's different angles. That's why there's 3 referees. Yeah. But yeah, from our angle, that was definitely a jump ball.
So Wheeler forcing the issue gets the call. He'll shoot 2 here. First one is good. No good. Nope. Bounced off. Olivero gets the foul. That's only Nick's first foul of the night. So a big miss on the free throw by Wheeler. Here's Jack Wheeler's second free throw. Short. No good. And that rebound is cleared by Sotelo.
As we would say, ball don't lie.
So maybe a little karma there, I guess.
Yep. That's pretty much what that means. That was a jump ball. He got the 2 free throws and did not make one.
Hartman beats his man off the dribble, and it's knocked out of bounds from behind. LP retains possession. 6:25 to go in the fourth. 42-35 LP over Morris here in this boys varsity contest. The Interstate 8 opener for both teams. Hartman to Sotelo to Wheatley. 3-pointer right here could get this lead. Oh, well, Hartman. Mikey just took his eyes off the ball, almost like back in the wide receiver days where he tried to take off and run with it before catching it. And he says, "My bad, guys." Just went off his fingertips. He was trying to make the pass before he made the reception.
Persic is coming back up to the table. He's coming in.
42-35, and here is a 3 by Bounds. Short again. Wheeler another rebound, high off the glass and in. And we got a quick 30-second timeout taken by Morris. And we'll take it with him. 42-37 LP over Morris, 5:58 to go. Back with more of this fourth quarter action on 103.9 WLPO in a moment.
Yo, what's up? I'm Josh, the dude that does roofs from AGG Roofing in LaSalle. If you've been thinking about a new roof, I'm telling you, brother, man, now is the time to lock in at today's cost, and you don't pay till the job is done. With cold weather on the way, don't wait. Make sure your roof and gutter systems are ready for winter. All full roof and gutter replacements at AGG Roofing come with a 10-year leak-free guarantee maintenance warranty. Take advantage of our free inspections, no down payments, and fast approval, low-interest financing. AGG Roofing, putting a roof over your head.
Not all local is created equal. This is Starved Rock Local, 103.9 WLPO.
We are indeed Starved Rock Local, bringing you local basketball coverage tonight, a doubleheader. It's been a fun night at the gym here at LP High School. It's going to be a barn burner here with the boys game. 42-37, LP with the lead. They've pretty much led throughout this game from start to finish. As Brandon alluded to before the break, the freshman Persic back in the game for LP with 4 fouls. Here's Hartman over to Olivero. They could use Olivero to get open here. Persic going to drive to the basket, and they try to draw a charge on him. Hartman 3, back iron, no good. Wheeler clears the board, and Morris with a chance to make this a one-possession game.
Morris is going to go after Persic the whole game from now on until he gets to his last foul.
And you notice Marion not going to be guarding Wheeler. Smart move by Coach Seneca. Instead, Hartman is on Wheeler.
But since Persic hasn't been guarding him, Wheeler's been going off. He's got 19 points at the moment. Game high.
Here's Luna passing in the corner to Bounds, who just has not gotten his shot going for Morris. Varner to the basket. Wild shot, but gets it to go. Wow, Varner off the bench makes a big shot for Morris. And it's down to a three-point game. Persic, no call, runs into a Morris player. Bounds the other way. He's fouled by Hartman, so Bounds will go to the line. And luckily that shot didn't go in, but he has a chance for two. Fouling Mikey Hartman. That's his third. 42-39, LP with the lead. Still plenty of time, though. 4:40 in this game.
We've seen it twice now in LP possessions when Persic has the ball and is driving there. I'm not going to call them flops, but they're hitting the ground trying to get that charge on them.
Bounds ice cold from the three-point line tonight, makes that first free throw. And timeout, LP. We'll keep it here. Coach Seneca calling a full timeout. 42-40. LP with the lead over Morris. Let's take another gander.
I got some scores for you, if that's what we're gandering.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Auto Craft Collision. What do you got, partner?
Well, first, girls basketball, since we said that LaSalle Prew's next game is against Sycamore. Sycamore defeated Rochelle tonight, 57-40 in girls basketball. Flipping over to boys basketball, Ottawa fell to Canelan. Final score 66-49. Seneca defeated St. Bede 70-37. And I already said the Princeton-Newman game came down to a last-second three by Princeton. It was hit by Jordan Reinhardt for the 66-63 victory.
Yeah, looking for a big year from Reinhardt. You know, obviously over the years he's been the Reinhardt name in Princeton goes without saying. But
it's like the Hartman name here.
Yeah. But he played a little bit as a sophomore, played even more as a junior, and I'm sure as a senior now going to be counted on, along with, of course, Noah Laporte, who's going to get a lot of attention every night for Princeton. So a nice win by the Tigers at Sterling Newman with that victory, a buzzer beater. Doesn't matter who you're playing. That's always great to have that.
Yeah, they clawed and scratched in that one. They were trailing 47-43 like midway through the fourth quarter and busted it out when they needed to.
So Bounds still has one free throw. Perhaps Coach Seneca trying to ice him a little bit there, taking that timeout after the first one. And it does not work as he gets the front bounce on the front iron. The shooter's bounce, if you will. 42-41. Morris have not been this close since the first half. Persic with it out top. Marion guarded by Kennedy out top to Hartman. Marion on the block. Got it. Nice job on the offense. Set. Persic got away from Wheeler. Put it in. A high percentage shot for Marion. And the LP lead is back to 3 now.
That was a great setup, too, as 21 Wyatt Kitty got him the ball.
Bounds still ice cold from 3. But Varner runs it down for an offensive rebound. Morris resets. Bounds trying to get by Sotelo. Cannot. Over to Varner. We're down to 3:50 left in the ball game. Varner looking to beat Kilday off the dribble. Cannot. Pfeiffer guarded by Persic. Bounds. Guarded by Sotelo. Sotelo bumps him. Bounds drives to the basket and gets the shot to go. So heads up play for Bounds. You know, he's been ice cold from 3, so he went for the higher percentage shot. And we're back to a 1-point lead for LP.
If I was his teammates or a coach, I would have told him to do that a long time ago.
Yep.
Once you're 0 for 6, 0 for 7 from 3, just switch it up.
Oh, Olivero thought about the 3. Kilday takes it. Got it! Wow, that's a big clutch 3 off the bench for Wyatt Kilday. And after the play, might have been like a delay of game warning on LP. Nothing done, no harm there. And that gives us a chance to say that 3-pointer brought to you by Derek Brayton, your local financial advisor from Edward Jones. Makes all your financial shots count. Trust Derek Brayton for your financial game plan. Edward Jones and Derek Brayton, making long-range financial planning a game changer.
Looks like we got the ref looking at the table, make sure the clock was all right.
Okay. Maybe put a few seconds back up there.
I think that's what they did. I think they put 3 seconds back on the clock.
47-43, LP with the lead. Here is Varner going against Persich. Off the glass, no. And fighting for it and coming away with it is Sotelo. LP with the ball, with the lead, under 3 minutes to go. Can the Cavaliers hold off Morris? Here is Persich way out top. Gives it over to Hartman. Who's going to hit a big shot here for LP? Still plenty of time in this game. Hartman picks up his dribble, finds Marion. Oh, Marion almost turned it over. Wild pass, Olivero gets it. Olivero kicks it, Kilday, jumper, good!
He's got the hot
touch. Wow! Little heat check action for Wyatt Kilday off the bench. Whether you're too hot or too cold, remember Town and Country doing whatever it takes. Heat check for Wyatt Kilday.
Everything he's putting up is finding the bottom of the net.
49-43. Here is Bounds. LP with a 5-0 run after more. Oh, a wild pass for Wheeler. Stolen away. And a reach-in foul by Bounds. LP stemming the tide here. And Morris with a turnover. Yeah, we haven't saw Wheeler even get a shot off in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
We have not, and I think it's because Persich is back in the game. Yep. I mean, when Persich was in the beginning, Wheeler was having a tough time. You know, he got a couple buckets here and there, but what he was trying to do, Persich wasn't allowing him to. And then he did when he was out, and now that he's back, it's not happening again.
And Morris puts on the full court press. Nice hustle by Varner. And, oh boy, this may go to Morris. LP's going to keep it. So good hustle, though, by Bryce Varner for LP, or for Morris. And LP going to take a quick 30-second timeout as Morris has decided to put on the full court press now, trying to create some turnovers. The foul situation, Morris, if they're going to need to put LP in the line, they got a lot of work to do because they've only committed 1 foul in this fourth quarter. The Cavaliers have 3 team fouls.
And they just got that foul on Bounds.
So 1:57 to go in this ball game. It is LP 49, Morris 43. Morris got to within 1 point earlier in this quarter. But the Cavaliers with some big shots made by Wyatt Kilday off the bench. He had a 3 and a 2 to get LP back to this 6-point lead.
Kilday not worried about the big moment either. As soon as the ball's getting passed to him, if he's got an open shot, he's putting it up, and that's what you got to do coming off the bench. That gets you more minutes the next game.
He's got the green light, obviously. And we're back underway. LP with the ball, with the lead. A minute 50 to go. Hartman picks up his dribble. Mikey looking, finds Olivero. Olivero stopped by Wheeler. Wheeler still on Olivero. Olivero pitches it out to Hartman. Sotelo wide open underneath the Persich, lays it in.
Great pass, great feed, great finish.
Persich for 2, 51-43. LP lead is 8. Bounds out of control, but puts it up and in. And Morris will call a quick timeout, full timeout. We'll keep it here, 51-45. 1:24 to go in this fourth quarter. Morris is going to put on the press, but at some point they're going to have to start fouling LP.
Morris's coach, Joe Blumberg, may be the most animated guy I've ever seen in my life. He's been very entertaining to watch. His team obviously buys into it. He's been drawn with the referees. he's been a show himself. But yeah, it was a smart move by him to call the timeout here. They're down by 6. LP doing what they need to do, making the smart passes. LP, the whole game, hasn't really chucked up any unnecessary shots. They've looked for the guy that's open. They've drove into the basket when they've seen the lane is open. They've been very, very disciplined offensively this entire game, and they're showing it the most here in the fourth quarter.
51-45, LP with the lead over Morris. And Morris obviously turning up the heat on defense as they trail. Bounds is the big story for Morris. He just hasn't been able to get it going tonight. It's been a lot of Wheeler for Morris, although LP has shut him down when it counts most here and late in the fourth.
Bounds 0 for 10 from 3.
Sotelo inbounds it to Persic. Marion finds Hartman. And the foul reach in. That'll be the second foul on Morris. So still, again, ways to go. 1:19 to go in this ball game. If you're LP, you'd love Mikey Hartman to be the guy to go to the line. He's been pretty much automatic tonight. And they get it into Olivero. Finds Sotelo to the hoop, lays it up and in. Well, that's the way to beat the press. Sotelo gets it to go. The lead back to 8. Bounds goes to the basket. Sotelo stood his ground. Turnover by Morris. Here is Hartman. He's going to be fouled. Just a tough game for Bounds for Morris.
Yep, that was a very smart play from both Mike Hartman and Sotelo. Staying their grounds. Olivero, good defense on the other side, not letting Morris do anything.
Sotelo looking inbound it. And we got a hold on Morris. And that'll be the 4th team foul. So next foul will send LP to the foul line. And remember, again, no 1-and-1 situations. To me, it makes it harder for a comeback to be staged by a team that's trying to foul. Marion, he really didn't need to go to the basket, and he throws it away. Here is Wheeler trying to beat Hartman. Mikey knocked it away. A steal by Hartman, and he is fouled. Wow, Hartman took it right away from Wheeler, and Hartman will go to the line, try to salt this one away for LP.
What a heads-up great play by Mikey Hartman. Just snagged it away right when he was going up for the layup. There was no argument that it was a foul, nothing like that. It was all ball. Great play.
4th foul on Bounds. Hartman going back to the line. And they'll get real quiet in here. Mikey's free throw is good. Hartman, of course, definitely in play for our Illinois Valley Credit Union Player of the Game.
That gave him 16. He hits this. He's got 17 on the game.
And short on that free throw. Persic's rebound. Marion put it up. No good, but Sotelo runs it down.
And that was smart for him to dribble it out instead of putting it up or doing anything foolish. Great job by him.
Morris fouls Olivero. So Olivero going to the line. The 6'3 senior was a factor in the first half. Really not so much offensively here in the second half. That one, though, a big free throw. Nothing but net good by Nick Olivero. And LP trying to get this lead to 11 now, 55-45. And Olivero misses it. Rebound Wheeler. Down to 40 seconds. The lead is 10. Bounds will take a 3, and finally he gets one.
That's his first of the game.
Wow.
1 for 11.
Another full timeout. This one called again by Morris, kind of their last stand here. Bounds hits the 3 to make it a 55-48 game. 35.5 left. Final score, St. Bede beaten on the road by Seneca, 70-37. Fourth quarter, Canelan well on their way to beating Ottawa boys over at Kingman Gym, 51-30. Streeter boys beat Herscher tonight, 59-36. And final score, boy, this is a turn back the clock. Probably a game to have an argument for a shot clock. According to John Small, Low Point Washburn beating Marquette 31-26.
Wow.
Not much scoring in that one.
No. Actually, the Canelan and Ottawa game is over.
It's final now? Okay.
66-49
All
Canelan.
right. I would say Marquette losing to Low Point Washburn is an upset.
That's an upset. That is totally an upset. As soon as you were saying that, my jaw kind of dropped a little bit. Like, really?
Yep.
Last score that I saw, Indian Creek and Earlville, was 45-19.
Wow.
Indian Creek with the advantage in Chabonneau.
Yep. And the Wolves and Red Raiders in that one. Or wait, Red Raiders. No, it's right.
Red Raiders.
Yeah.
Yep. And the Wolves.
I know there's Texas Tech Red Raiders in the college level.
Yep.
I think there's a Blue Raiders too. Middle Tennessee State. I may have bet on them once or twice. It's the only reason why I know. Inbound to Mikey Hartman. He was fouled. And Hartman will go back to the line.
It's always interesting how we know stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Information that we gather and how we gather it. It's pretty interesting.
You wouldn't think I would know Middle Tennessee State's mascot.
No, not really.
No.
But hey, you do.
Hartman to the line, and the first is bouncing around, and Mikey gets it to go. Lead back up to 8, 56-48. You wonder here if Mikey makes this and Morris misses their shot, if Morris will call off the dogs and wave the white flag. But Mikey misses a free throw. Sotelo runs it down. Will Morris foul? Maybe not. Nope, they are going to foul. Hartman going to be hacked by Varner.
Sotelo with 2 huge rebounds here in the end of the game. And then being smart with it, too. Passing out, not putting it back up, wasting time off the clock. Just a very, very smart heads-up player.
Back to the line is Hartman. Mikey's free throw is good. Hartman continues to rack up the points tonight.
That is 18 for him.
And 19 with that free throw. 58-48 LP, 25 seconds left. Varner for Morris. Layup is no good. And another foul, not sure why, but the rebound by Olivero. And he'll go to the line for 2. Down to 18.3 seconds to go. The foul called on the Morris defender, Colin Pfeiffer, 6-foot senior.
That was a frustration foul.
Yeah.
That's all that was. Just trying to get the rebound, couldn't grab it, and he just decided to hit him.
Olivero's free throw is good. Nick now in double figures tonight. I know he had a couple threes early. And
he's got 12.
Yep. So another Cavalier in double figures. That's going to be it for the Morris starters. Jack Wheeler and his teammates. A big game for Wheeler tonight. Just wasn't there for bounds. It's one of those shooter, keep on shooting, though, if you're bounds for Morris.
And that's what he did, and I give him credit for that. He just couldn't find it. Couldn't find it.
60-48. This should be the last possession of the game here. As Morris comes down with it, they got reserves in. LP still has their starters in, but they're not going to foul or shoot the ball, really, if they get it. There's a 3, back iron, no good. Rebound, that's it. Olivero clears the board. And a very solid opening conference win at home by LP by a score of 60-48. So the Cavaliers put up 22 points in that fourth quarter, 22-15 to pull away from Morris, 60-48. We'll come back with our post-game show. We'll bring you some stats after this. An LP boys winner tonight over Morris, 60-48 on 103.9 WLPO and on our Star Rock Media YouTube channel.
So you had surgery and need physical therapy. Did you know you have a choice? You broke your leg or tore a ligament and need physical therapy. Did you know you have a choice? City Center Rehabilitation. You do have a choice. If you've had a sports injury or any kind of injury and need rehab, City Center Rehabilitation. And City Center Rehab does it all. Sports enhancement, sports medicine, aquatic therapy, athletic training, and more. If you need physical therapy, you can choose where you go. Choose City Center Rehabilitation in Peru. See more at citycenter-rehab.com.
The Illinois Department of Transportation District 3 in Ottawa is looking for seasonal winter help in Bureau, DeKalb, LaSalle counties, and more for full-time temporary salaried positions with wages near $5,000 a month, plus overtime and hourly on-call positions making $25 an hour. You must have a valid Class A or B commercial driver's license for snow removal positions and submit to a criminal background check, pre-employment physical, and vision test, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Visit illinois.jobstoweb.com. That's illinois.jobstoweb.com and search by county. IDOT is an equal opportunity employer.
When a play breaks down on the basketball court, you've got the rest of the game to make up for it. When something breaks down at home, you need prompt and professional service. Town & Country Services has their phones manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your problems and questions are all taken care of promptly and professionally. Town & Country offers free estimates and affordable rates, are licensed professionals, and have been a staple in the Illinois Valley since 1919. When you need prompt professional service, call Town & Country Services in Tonka or Princeton.
Town & Country Services.
Hard to believe, but it happens every day, right here in the Illinois Valley. People use checking accounts that don't pay them a dime of interest. Even worse, they pay fees just to use their own money. Illinois Valley Credit Union has a better way. Members of IVCU enjoy high-yield checking, paying 3% interest with no monthly fees or minimum balance. If you live, work, or worship in LaSalle, Bureau, or Putnam counties, you can become an IVCU member and open your own high-yield checking account. Visit IVCU.com or in person in Peru or Princeton today to learn more. Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Experience the joy of gifting and a sparkling vehicle this holiday season at Mr. Sparkle Auto Spa. Their holiday special is in full swing. Buy a gift card of any amount at Mr. Sparkle and enjoy a 50% bonus free. That's right, $50 turns into $75 and $100 becomes an impressive $150. No limits apply. Swing by today to take advantage of this fantastic deal. Remember, the magic happens in person. Gift cards are valid for single washes only and cannot be used for memberships. Mr. Sparkle, shining sleighs everywhere this holiday season.
Listen on FM 1039, AM 1220 with the free WLPO app, or ask your smart speaker to play 1039 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
60-48, your final score. LP boys beat Morris as the Cavaliers get their third win of the season. And a split tonight between LP and Morris. The girls' game went to Morris 54-31, and the boys' game 60-48 LP over Morris. And the Cavaliers, well, it was 11-11 after one. LP outscored Morris 16-11 in the second to lead 27-22 at the half. It was 38-33 after three. And then LP outscored Morris 22-15 in that fourth with some free throws to win 60-48. So the Cavaliers get a nice home opening win. And partner, you got some final stats for us?
You know I do. I do. Senior Mikey Hartman led the Cavaliers, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 steals, showing he could do a little bit of everything. Freshman Morion Persic, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal, and that's in foul trouble. So if he could have stayed on the court a little bit more, who knows what he could have done. And then Nick Olivero, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, showing that the whole team was just doing a little bit of everything, all crashing the boards, all playing good defense. And then Eric Sotelo, 7 rebounds, and 2 or 3 of them huge in the fourth quarter that helped keep the lead and help keep Morris at bay. For Morris, their senior star player Jack Wheeler, 19 points, 9 rebounds, and then Brett Bounds, a senior guard, 15 points, but he was one of 11 from 3.
Wow.
So he had a rough day, but still scored 15 points. But LP able to keep their stars at bay for the most part when they needed to.
So there you go. Big game, 3 players in double figures for the Cavs, and that adds up to a 60-48 victory. We're going to take one final break. We'll come back, give you our player of the game, and wrap this up. It's been a fun night, a doubleheader of girls, boys, varsity basketball. Morris winning the girls' game 54-31. It was close for the first half for sure, and a game pretty much that was close throughout. In the boys' side of things, LP wins 60-48. Coming back right after this, the post-game show continuing on 1039 WLPO and Starved Rock Media's YouTube channel.
Hall basketball isn't the only favorite with a legacy of success. For 119 years, Spring Valley City Bank has been a trusted partner helping our friends and our neighbors. Hi, I'm Stan Wolf. Spring Valley City Bank believes in the power of relationships and experience. With knowledgeable lenders and a strong commitment to you, we're proud to be a solid community foundation, just like Hall basketball. Call for an appointment or just stop by our Spring Valley or Peru branch. Do business with your friends and neighbors at Spring Valley City Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Every child deserves a safe and loving home. At LaSalle County CASA, court-appointed special advocates. They're making that vision a reality, one child at a time. This season, make a life-changing commitment to help a child in our community. Join LaSalle County CASA as they work to ensure every child safe, every community aware. Volunteer, donate, change a child's story. LaSalle County CASA, court-appointed special advocates for abused and neglected children in the LaSalle County court system. Go to lasallecountycasa.org to learn more. Together, we can make a difference, one child at a time.
The City of Peru presents Light Up the Night, the lighted Christmas parade this Saturday, December 7th at 5 p.m. Hi, I'm Jamie London, and I will be there live on location starting at 4. Parade lineup is at 4 in Washington Park on Park Road. It will end at Peru City Hall. The theme for this year's parade is Light Up the Night. And don't forget to vote in the City of Peru's Let It Glow Holiday Lights and Decorating Contest. You can vote until Christmas Day. Merry Christmas from the City of Peru and Starved Rock Media.
LaSalle Peru Cavalier basketball is brought to you in part by MAP Quality Fencing and Deck. When you choose MAP, you're choosing a company that works hard to ensure all work is something you'll be proud of. If you want a fence or deck that stands strong, looks great, and that you can take pride in, contact MAP Quality Fencing and Decks. MAP Quality Fencing and Deck thanks you for your support and invites you to take advantage of the colder weather to get a jump on your spring and summer projects. Visit mapqualityfencing.com for more, and go Cavs!
Start your day with Rod and Tom, then get updates throughout the day on 103.9 WLPO. Starved Rock News, Talk, and Classic Rock.
Jeremy Aiken and Brandon LaChance back. Yeah, Rod will be back in Monday morning. I'll be in tomorrow morning hosting with John Small, as John will have a complete rundown of all the action tonight in high school hoops. Our boys game just wrapped up, 60-48 LP beating Morris, and the girls game won by Morris 54-31. Time now for our player of the game, brought to you by Illinois Valley Credit Union in Peru and Princeton. Become a member today and unlock all the financial services that IVCU has to offer. 3 Cavs in double figures, but I think the leader of this game made some big shots, big free throws, a big steal late on Jack Wheeler. Mikey Hartman, our Illinois Valley Credit Union player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, he did everything. Like you said, he hit a 3. He was the guy they were fouling at the end, sending with the free throw line, where he finished 4 of 6. So he did what he needed to do there to ice the game. He helped run the break. He was playing solid defense, even down low, like he was getting in front of guys to cause them to drop the ball for Morris. Just did a little bit of everything, even the little things that are not in the stat book. And when it comes to player of the game, those are the guys that help you win the game, and that was Mikey.
So congratulations to Mikey Hartman, our LP, Illinois Valley Credit Union player of the game. Want to thank all our sponsors besides Illinois Valley Credit Union: Edward Jones, Derek Brayton, your financial advisor; Autocraft Collision Center in LaSalle, Town and Country Services; MAP Quality Fence and Deck; City Center Rehabilitation Center; and Spring Valley City Bank. We urge you to do business with all those sponsors, and when you do, tell them thanks for sponsoring high school boys and girls basketball here on WLPO. Well, we'll take a break. Our next broadcast won't be until 2025 with the Christmas tournaments, but urge you to go out and still support your teams. Obviously, the Kimoni Classic starts tomorrow, and this LP team, actually, the boys will be in action tomorrow afternoon playing Chillicothe IVC, the Grey Ghosts. So a quick turnaround for Coach John Seneca and the Cavaliers tomorrow. Always a fun time, holiday hoops. And, of course, go to our website, starvrock.media. We'll always keep you up to date on scores and schedules for high school boys and girls basketball. So, Brandon?
There's never a dull moment when it comes to college, or even college hoops too, but Christmas hoops, man, there's never a break. As an official, I got a bunch of these tournaments too, and it's a very busy time, but it's a great time. Lots of fun stuff going on, and especially, I mean, tomorrow with who they got? You didn't say Cole.
IVC Chillicothe.
This was a good tune-up for the IVC game. I mean, they're a fast, physical team like this too. So good back-to-back for LP, and hopefully they get another win.
Yeah, 4 games tomorrow at the Kimoni Classic, so it should be a lot of fun. Well, I want to thank Michael Rudman, engineering back at the WLPO studios. I want to thank Mike Sabatini, doing the camera work on our Starved Rock Media YouTube channel. Of course, Cavalier fans, you can watch this one from the comforts of your home tonight if you want to watch it tomorrow, whenever, as the Cavalier boys get a win tonight, 60-48. The girls did fall short, losing to Morris 54-31. Want to thank everybody for listening and watching, and have a great rest of your weekend. Again, the Cavaliers earn a split tonight against Morris. The boys win 60-48. Girls fall 54-31. Have a great night.
We hope you enjoyed this presentation of 103.9 WLPO.